Hey everybody, we are in our last section of text structures. We've actually talked about all 5 of the text structures. That would be description, sequential, compare contrast, cause and effect, and problem and solution. Today we're going to be talking basically about all of them together. So I want you to title the next section, oops, I started off with the wrong word, switching structures. Switching structures, S-T-R-U-C-T-U-R-E-S. I know that R and U are a little weird and wonky. And this is going to be on my page number 48. So switching structures on page 48. Once you have this written down, go ahead and flip to your next blank page, which should be right after problem and solution. We're going to move into switching text structures. So as you might have noticed, actually let's go ahead and write that on the top here, text structure. And again, I don't think I have enough room to write switching structures, so I'm just going to write it right here, switching . Okay, so let me go back just a little bit. As you guys might have noticed, when we're doing books or when we're reading different text, we might not use all of just, or a book doesn't have just one type of text. As you might have remembered from our other lessons, we have the wolf, and we're using problem solution. We could have actually used problem solution with the bear, A Bear's Life as well. When we did text structure, cause and effect, we did both the Wolf Island and Bear's Life. Compare contrast, we compared Wolf Island and Bear's Life again. When we had sequential, we had just the wolf. Just the Wolf Island. And then when we were doing descriptive, we did A Bear's Life. So when we're doing all of these different types of text structure, authors will actually switch between the two of them, between the 5 different types of text structure in order to use them all in one different text. Or maybe they'll only use 2 or 3. The point is, authors don't just stick to one text structure. They flip between them as they go through and write their text or write their text selection. So when we're talking about switching text structures, we're talking about how authors use different text structures in one text. So I'm actually going to end up making a nice little T-chart because I want to look at the different text structures that we used in A Bear's Life, but I also want to see the text structures that we were used in Wolf Island. So I'm going to go ahead and look right here, A Bear's. This is almost a compare-contrast chart as well because I'm comparing A Bear's Life and Wolf Island. And then here we have Wolf Island. So A Bear's Life and Wolf Island. And when I start going through A Bear's Life and I start looking at the different things that we were using, we went through and they had all kinds of different text structures in here that we used. We used compare contrast or cause and effect. You know, when they need to survive, they stay with their moms. Cubs learn from their mothers. That was where it was. Cubs learn from their mothers all the time, but sometimes all they want to do is play and let off cause and effect. So the cubs didn't want to learn, but they decided to go play instead. So they didn't actually learn. That would be a cause effect. There's all kinds of different comparing and contrasting. So they're talking about young grizzly bears spending a full 3 years with their mothers before they strike out on their own, compared to black bear cubs spending a year and a half with their moms before going solo. So grizzly bears are 3 years, black bear cubs are only a year and a half. So we're comparing two different kinds of bears. We also talked about all of the nice, lovely descriptive sections. Here's another cause and effect. They teach them what is dangerous and what is safe. So moms need to teach and pay attention, or the cubs have to pay close attention to their mothers. Cause and effect. Moms teach them how to stay safe. The effect is the bears know how to survive as adults. And then we also have all these lovely descriptions of what's going on in a bear's life. You know, the beach can be a banquet for bears. You just have to know how to get your paws on what's there. Have you ever tried eating a barnacle? So the author uses a lot of description whenever he's talking about the different bears and their lives. So in a bear's life, as I was going through, I found 3 different types of text structure in a bear's life, and they would be cause effect. I found compare and contrast, and I found descriptive. Okay. Now, when I read Wolf Island, I actually ended up finding 4 different types of text structure that they use. So they use almost all of the different text structures in Wolf Island. And the first one that I found in Wolf Island was problem solution. We also had cause and effect. We found sequential. And we had descriptive. So there's all kinds of different ways that the authors use different types of text structure throughout their entire text in order to present information to you. Okay, that is all that we have for notes for today. So if you need to pause, now is the great time to do so and be ready to discuss and find different text structures in one particular article or one particular text selection.